Okay, so a year after Kanika, we have another death, and we have all the same actors again. Even starting off with Mama No Tears, Teresa. She's an activist all of a sudden, and it's weird because she couldn't even be one for her alleged daughter, but now she's out here activating for strangers' kids. I doubt it. It's all to get them organs. They all still organ hustling and doing the donation twerk on your emotions, okay? And if you choose to keep on believing these people, then that's on you. And I also noticed too in this live, her tattoos don't seem to be here on the left side like they've been any other time. Are they on the right side now? That's so weird. I don't know. It just all is weird. And it's all faded on that side. Weren't they just brand new black like a couple months ago? So, who is this lady? And what is she really up to with her cardboard daughter back there?
Hey, Live. How y'all doing? I'm coming to y'all today to ask y'all. Kiara Coles is missing, for which we all know. But I'm asking y'all, is it possible? Anybody, I'm not trying to overstep no one's boundaries, but us as people, could we come together and possibly do a search Saturday for a couple of hours maybe, if it's okay with the family? I promise y'all, I'm not trying to step no one's boundaries. The last time I felt like the family, that's irrelevant. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm human. But if y'all have spare time this Saturday, if it's okay with her family, because I was misled to believe that she was found, but come to find out that she wasn't found. I know the feeling of a daughter's missing and a mother or father that's longing to see their child. Please, y'all, put yourself in that family position. Now, you know what? That's a position I don't wish that on no family, no mother, no father, no sister, no brother, no cousin, no nothing. Because it's unbelievable of the pain that a parent feels. But could we come together as a unity? I can't give no times or no dates, but I pray to God somebody can inbox me or reach out to me if they talk to a family member, a mother, father preferably. If it's okay, if they can give us the say so, if they would like for us. I'm not trying to get on no lives or nothing. Only thing I say, I thought this baby was found. Just to find out this baby's still missing. It's been too long. It's been over a month, practically. And she's still missing? Come on, look, y'all see my baby right there? When my baby was missing and I asked the world for help, I was out my mind. Just the fact of knowing she was missing. Obviously, for these parents to be looking for their children, I would have came before. I did it on a status on my page, so please don't judge me. Please don't judge me until you walked in my shoes. But for me to know that this baby is still missing, I don't care how old the child gets. A real parent will understand what I'm saying today. Our baby's gonna be our babies. I don't care if they 90 years. I apologize about the disturbance, but I don't care how long a child gets. Our baby's gonna still be our babies. But I'm asking y'all, we waiting with the family permission. I'm not trying to be no boss or nothing, so help me Jesus. But whatever y'all need to do, I'm asking for help. I'm asking for help. Saturday, I'll let y'all know on a later date and time of what time, if the family reach out to me. But I'm asking whoever love me, for the ones that truly love me and know that I'm not on nothing but peace, so we can help this family? If anybody know a family member of this baby that's still missing, come on now, that's still missing. If anybody can help us find on this mission Saturday before noon, I don't believe in time, so, because tomorrow ain't promised us. Anybody that can go on this mission for this baby. Once again, I apologize for the interruptions. That's not me, it's people calling my phone, so forgive me. I love y'all. I don't know how to be perfect. I am who I am. But anybody that can go with me or have time enough. Not trying to be boastful or none of that, but I'm begging for help for somebody else's child. And I pray to God, if this baby still, I pray to God, whoever, if ever, have connection with this child, they have the audacity to release this baby and let her come home. God gonna get y'all if y'all don't. That's a promise. I love y'all. Peace out.
It's an insult that the call volume is that low. This shouldn't even be this long, you know. If you've seen something, just call in.
Okay, so I just want to go over this footage right away so we don't dwell on it. This person is way taller than 5'4", okay? Way bigger than she was. She's not dead, so she couldn't have gained all this weight. And they're trying to say this was her car right here? Is that what they're trying to say? Because her car, is that a BMW? Because this is her car right here. I didn't see this car nowhere around. Did anybody see it around? And the mom slips up and accidentally says that it wasn't here the first time she came around. But when she came back, she went ahead and had a locksmith open it for her. That was done before the police dusted it.
Locksmith pretty much came and he got in her car for us. And I moved her jacket and her cell phone was sitting right there on the seat.
So basically what we have here is some more doctored up footage, reenacted footage for some reason, in somebody's home surveillance camera, which was even weirder. And we got Andrew Holmes, who rushed initially up on the scene. And then we have Mama Teresa, Lamon, you know, all of them. We got all of them on some fuck shit.
I'm extremely excited because Bringing Home America now, the hands of Kiara Cole's case is now in the hands of Bringing Home America. I just spoke with the mother via Facebook Messenger, and I'm so glad and honored that she responded to my message. Am I live? I don't even know if I'm live or not. Can you go on my page and see if I'm live? And so I don't know if I'm live, but I feel like I am. So I'm gonna just stay live just in case. So again, and you guys know I am the founder of Bringing Home America. BHA, as it's called, is a national organization that's dedicated to the fight of preventing abductions and kidnappings across the country. But we started off in 32 states, but we are now in 10 states. Okay, I am live. Turn it down. So now, again, I just spoke with the mother of Kiara Coles, and again, BHA now has the case of this, has Kiara Cole's case. As you all know, I don't play at all. Y'all don't worry about the seatbelt because I'm only going down the street to the gas station. And I'm out canvassing right now with my mother to get signatures. But I was really so willing to drop keep the clipboards and head over to the mother and meet with her now. But we will be meeting tomorrow. And for you all that's trying to figure out, and let me clear this up. When I made the post about her not responding, it was no intent of disrespect at all. I just really felt that you all would have helped me to get in contact with her, because I know that it's a lot of pressure being put on her as a mother because her child is missing with her grandchild. And so, you know, I didn't want to blow up the mother's inbox, but I'm glad you all helped me get in contact with her. She did respond. And we will be meeting tomorrow, so that way myself and the vice president of the Illinois chapter could catch up on this case to see exactly where we are. And you all know that I found girls before in Chicago who's been abducted and or kidnapped. I've stopped attempted kidnappings before my eyes, and I'm not gonna stop. And so I'm just really glad and I'm really honored to know that BHA now has this case, because real grassroots organizing is getting ready to be put on the ground to find this to find Kiara Coles. And knowing she is pregnant, it is just completely heartbreaking to know that oh my goodness, y'all, it's a lot. And so right now I'm still out here canvassing in the neighborhood of the West Inglewood. But y'all, and the reason I'm coming live to you all is because for any of you all that got any leads, I would need y'all to send me what you all got, so that way I can know how, so I can determine how I'm going to move as far as in looking for her and bringing her home. I pray that she is not in the hands of harm or danger. I am praying for healing and recovery over the family of Kiara Coles, because we know that the most growing concern in Chicago, and especially for mothers, is that their children are coming up missing. So as far as the Kanika case, I do not know what's going on with that case. I am not partaking myself in that case. I am not fighting for justice in that case anymore. And I explained myself why, and I'm not going to explain myself again on why I'm not fighting for her. But I'm not fighting for Kanika, unfortunately, due to the misguidance of the leadership that was out there, and it was just a lot. With that Kanika case, it was just a lot. But moving forward, I'm more focused on bringing Kiara Coles home,
because I want to give you all a very quick and urgent update as it relates to from me on the Kiara Coles missing United States postal worker right here in the city of Chicago, this case. And so this is where we are. As of last night, we said that we were going to bring pause. If it's not about an urgent update or for information concerning giving us information on her whereabouts or viable clues for us to look into, I am asking that you all please stop sending me messages in my inbox, because it's becoming too much. However, this is the update that we are at right now. You all know that today at 5:30, we're supposed to meet at 103rd and Wallace. I need you all to be on standby, and this is why. Last night, you all did a phenomenal job of making those phone calls, of reaching out, of getting information and giving tips. Now, how am I involved in all of this? I am not a family member of, and I gotta say all of this because I need to make sure people have understanding. I am not a family member of Kiara Coles. I am an advocate in Chicago. I was reached out to by her father's side. I have not yet been able to effectively make communication with her mother's side. But last night we went out and we searched throughout the evening. We did pass out flyers throughout the day. Her father, I've now discovered, actually has come from Wisconsin. He has not gone back home. He has not gone to work. He has been living in his car. This man is making the ultimate sacrifice for his daughter, and he is out there searching for her every single day. Her father is right now on 81st and Vernon, and I have been in communication consistently with him, making sure that his spirit is up, and he's gotten more color copies and he's gotten coffee. But since since last night, when we were doing since we did the search, and we did and we did, and I gave you all the updates. You all helped to get us more information. You all helped us to make connections, and I would like to say this to you all: we are scheduled to be out there at 103rd and Wallace at 5:30 today. But that is what I'm asking y'all now to stand by. I have now been able to make contact with the Simmons side of this. So now I have communication with the father of Kiera Coles and the family of Josh Simmons. Okay? The family of Josh Simmons. I'm speaking to both sides of this. Remember, one of our major concerns right now is that we was going to make contact with Josh Simmons to discover what he would know as it relates to Kiera Coles missing, the United States Postal Worker. Now that I'm talking to both sides, I am able to get through the information to figure out what is factual, what is not factual. The families, this is what I'm working on right now with a pastor from the west side of Chicago. The families, well, the father side of the family and the Simmons family, we're now working to get them to have a meeting so that they can have a direct communication as it relates to the parameters of this situation. So with that being said, I am asking for everybody to stop calling. I'm asking for you all to please stand by, because I will give you all a further update as we get closer to 5:30. I'm asking that you all please stop showing up. Let's calm down so that we are able to let them have these conversations, and we will come back as I always do and give you all a viable update. But I want to thank you all so much for your backup and your assistance from across the United States of America, because the message has been heard and well received. And we have communication with both sides of the family, well, the father side of the family and the Simmons side of the family. If you know the mother side of the family, please let the mother side of the family know that community advocate Jedediah Brown is trying to contact her. I am trying to connect with her. I have not had the ability to do so, even though she was out there when we were on King Drive on 63rd, and I wasn't able to get a hardline communication. But I do need everybody to stand by. Please. I see all the theories. We see all the messages. I got 1,000 messages. And over 50,000 people have watched the lives. You all done a phenomenal job. You all have shared it. You all have spread the word. You have spread her image. All I need y'all to do right now is say, bring Kiera Coles home. But as it relates to the Simmons family, because they've responded, I am asking for you all to stand by and let us get to the next step and the next phase of this. And as long as both sides of the family understand that the community and the people at large will allow this process to respectfully happen, I'm sure that they will not be in fear of letting it happen. It's already intense enough for both sides. And when I spoke to the side of the Simmons family, I got to learn some new things that I did not know before, obviously, that I didn't have before. And so I think both of the perspectives are very interesting, and they're very necessary and vital for us accomplishing the bigger goal here. And the goal is to find Kiera Coles, and in the power of God, hopefully, we'll find her alive and she can pursue and get on with her life. And that's the only narrative that we are expecting. The family, and so I'm asking y'all also to stop putting out information. We've been able to look at some of the information, and we've already been able to find out that some of it is not correct. Okay? So some of the information is not correct. That'll come out in the rinse, not the wash. My goal right now is to get the mom side and the father side of Kiera Coles in the same room so that we can make sure that we're all on the same page. But if not, I'm going to go forward with the father side, which is the family side that contacted me, that I'm working with, and I'm going to be working with the Simmons side to get them in the same room so that we can have that conversation. I'm also expecting to speak to law enforcement in about an hour from now to try to figure out what it is that they're doing with this case. What has their progress? What is their information? So what is the Simmons family saying so far? I've had conversations with the Simmons family. They are communicating with me now. We've been able to get past the discomfort of everything that is going forward, and the Simmons family is agreeing to having an in-person conversation with the father's side or the family, as I am able to get them together and to come. We are also, in my hopes, I'm hoping that we're gonna speak to everybody that needs to be spoken to on the Simmons family. I spoke to them, and I would say that the person that I spoke to from the Simmons family, I am confident that they're going to do everything that they said. So within the next few hours, I will be looking to give a more viable update a little bit later. Okay? Just go over there and find her father and just love on him as a city. He's from Chicago. He moved to Wisconsin, but he's come back here with an unrelenting mission to find his baby girl. And so with that, as a city of Chicago, I just simply ask that y'all love the hell out of him while he goes through this tough ordeal. And help me to reach mom, okay? Will you be in contact with Kiera Smith family also? I've not had any connection with Kiera Smith's family. We are working on that. Okay. Do the Simmons family know? Do the Simmons family know where Joshua is? I don't know who. Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Joshua is his real name. Does the Simmons family know Joshua? You got me running into some real brain farts right now. I love you, Justice. You mean the world to me. Bring Kiera Cole home, America. Sometimes you be tripping. I done seen about 4 people say some stuff that was just completely outrageous. Can y'all believe that somebody said, "Hey, y'all, watch out for this guy. He always shows up when some girl is missing." What? Stay woke. No, shut the hell up. There's some people out here that's really sick in their minds. Yes, I showed up, and you should show up too. Okay, just had to respond to. I saw it. I just couldn't believe that somebody said that. Like, damn. America, sometimes you be tripping. Let's bring Kiera Coles home, y'all.
So now I wanted you to take a look at Kiera's parents because they strike me as odd. The mother slips up a lot of times in her video, and the dad just rubs me weird too, especially since he's the one that went looking for Jedediah and Lamon. So let's take a look at their interviews and wrap up the video.
We have family in the studio right now. We have Kiera's mom, Miss Karen Phillips, is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And we also have Kiera's sister, Keisha, here as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're glad that you guys were able to take a few minutes to sit down with us today, and we wanted to offer you this platform just to put some more information out there so that maybe anybody in Chicago might be able to help find Kiera. I know I just read some of the things that we know, you know what I mean, as far as what the news is reporting, but what would you like to add to what we already know? Is there anything that you would like to tell the people in Chicago listening that might help us, find Kiera?
Well, other than, she's 3 months pregnant. She has asthma real bad, so the weather is changing. She didn't have her asthma medicine, so, it's getting real critical. And I just want her safely returned.
So, Miss Karen, should I call you Miss Karen? So her purse and her phone were left in her car.
Yes.
When she calls out of work, do we know if she made the phone call out of work prior to the video that we see on the news, or was that phone call made after that video?
Well, she will have to make the phone call that night to be able to call off in the morning, so I'm sure she made it that night.
Okay, she made it that night. So we never, so we know that, so in the video that we see on the news, it's like we see her walking, but we never see her go out of the frame. So are there more videos to see where she went next that we just haven't seen yet?
Yeah, we just haven't seen them yet.
Okay. So there's more videos to come?
Yes, there's more videos.
Are the police just kind of holding on to them for now to do the investigation, or do they have plans on showing you guys more videos?
Well, I'm sure he have plans on showing, but they haven't showed them yet. due to they probably want to, put everything together. They don't want to show this one little one,
Right.
then this one little, they want to put it all together and just show as one.
Now, I want to ask a question to the sis, big sis. So, what was your sister like? Who was she, as a person? Like, let's let everybody know out there. Like, what was your sister like? What type of soul was she? What type of spirit was she?
Bossy.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was. She thought she was everybody's mama. Like, she could tell you what to do, and you gotta listen to what she basically saying. That's the type of person that she was. But
I'm going to change it real quick. We're not going to say was. We're going to say is.
Yeah.
We're going to say is, not was. We're going to say is.
Right, yeah. But she love her niece and nephews. Like, she think they
Her kids. Right.
Like, she'll argue with you up and down about your kids.
Right.
Literally. You need to be doing this, you gotta be doing this, you gotta be doing this. But, I mean, we love our sister.
Right.
We just, we really just want her to come home.
What does she like to do? Like, what are some things that you all would do together?
She like to go out.
Yeah.
She have fun. But sometimes she be to herself, she work a lot.
True that.
She drive for Lyft. She work for the post office.
She a hustler.
Yeah, pretty
Was
much.
you said she liked to hang out a little bit. I know she was working hard, but is there any places where, she could hang out and pop up where people might be familiar with her face? And maybe somebody in those areas could say, oh yeah, Kiara, I might have saw her around here or whatever. That might kind of help with the situation.
No, she usually with maybe a friend or two.
Okay.
There's nowhere she would really go by herself unless it's work.
Gotcha.
Right.
Not a gang of people.
Right.
She like to stay in an intimate setting.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Miss Karen, the mother, take me back to the moment when you actually realized, who notified you that your daughter is indeed missing?
I felt something was wrong because I had been calling her all that day on Wednesday. So I said, okay, she maybe forgot her charger and her phone just dead. So when I started calling her on Thursday, it was going to voicemail. I just didn't feel right, and I had went over to her house to call the police for them to do a Wells being check because I seen her car outside. So I'm like, okay, she probably just in there, but maybe she sleep or, I don't know. I just didn't feel right.
She started calling us first.
Okay.
Y'all talk to her. No, she gets stubborn sometimes. She probably, I don't want to talk to nobody. Then she called the next day. Lord Jesus, what is going on? She was at her apartment like, nah, this not like her, which is not. She always call my mom. If she don't talk to nobody else,
right,
she call my mama.
So she's saying is she did have her times when she would disconnect to be off on her own, but she would always make sure she talked to mama.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you didn't get a hold of her, is that when you went to the house? Like, what happened when you, what's the moment you realized, okay, my daughter's missing?
Truthfully, Thursday, when I called, the very first time I called, and it still went to voicemail. But, I didn't want to over panic, so I just, I'm just going to, wait till I go on break at work, and then I'm going to go check. Then when I went to go check, I didn't see her car, so I'm like, okay, she just, maybe her phone broke. But then when I kept calling before I got off of work, she still wasn't answering. Then, that's when I said, no, it's something wrong, because she a social media freak. She just not finna have her phone. She would even call me and say, that girl, my phone broke. And so when we're not hearing from her all day Wednesday and half of the day Thursday, I just knew it was something wrong.
They have the surveillance camera of seeing her on her block. Did she live by herself? Did she have roommates?
She lived by herself.
She just had moved over there. She was only staying over there for probably 3 months, going on 4 months.
Okay.
She just moved over there.
So the details of her being pregnant, were you aware that she was pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so was that new information that she had just received?
No.
Okay.
She kind of knew, but
okay,
she didn't want to. I had been like, girl, take a test. She was like, nope, I'm away. Let me see, I'm away. And then when she confirmed it, she was like, okay, yeah, I am. So I had started sending her like all type of little baby pictures and little things, to get for the baby. She's like, don't send them if you're not gonna buy them. I said, I don't care. I'm still sending. Every day I was sending her something. Ooh look, ooh look.
As far as the investigation, I know the police have gotten so far. They have videos that you haven't shown them. Are they giving you guys on any insight on the process? Like, here's where we are now. Here's the next step. Here's where we are moving forward. Did he give you any insight on how this investigation and the search for Kiara goes?
No. But he, the postal inspector, He has been calling, checking, saying, you know, we doing all we can. You know, it's things that we can't tell you right now, but, you know, we're doing all we can. So, you know, I'm just guessing they just want to have, you know, facts together. They don't want to give me bits or pieces and nothing. And,
well,
you know.
The detective that was out there yesterday, the Chicago police detective that was out there yesterday, they got to be like working on something because they all had popped up over there. It was like four of them, 2 females and 2 males. And you know they was walking up and down the alley, so they gotta be behind her building and stuff. So you know they gotta be working on something that they seen on the footages that they not showing us, that they trying to see if they can find cameras in the alley or whatever the case may be that can help them.
And speaking of leads, you know, and these are the things I do hate when things like this happen, the Facebook theories of everyone trying to pinpoint what potentially may have happened. And I know for you as the mom, we were talking off the air, you don't really like all the theories that are going on social media. But one theory that's consistent is that her boyfriend might be involved. Now, we won't say his name on the radio, but what are your thoughts on that? Did you know her boyfriend because she's pregnant? Did you know the man that she was pregnant by?
Yes.
From your seat, because you would know more than any of us, do you feel as though he may be involved in her disappearance?
No, I don't feel that he's involved.
Okay.
But we're not singling nobody out.
Okay.
Right.
We know he's going to be a suspect, but as far as with people, you know, putting his mother, his kids, all that stuff up there, that's just not right. We're not asking nobody to do that. That's not the type of help that we're looking for.
Right. Did Kira have any problems with people that, you know, you look at first, like she was beefing with this girl, or maybe an ex-boyfriend, or just what type of, like, because I'm trying to figure out, like, who would take this girl? You know, are there any leads that you guys thought of, like maybe she wasn't getting along with someone that, you know, is there anybody that exists like that?
No, not to my knowledge. If it was, she didn't tell me, which we talk about everything.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. I saw something, again, you know, we don't necessarily believe everything that we read, but I also saw something that, and I'm not sure who made the quote, but they were like, well, maybe she was dealing with the pregnancy, you know, maybe things got overwhelming and she just wanted to just be by herself and just disappear for a minute. Do you believe any of those theories?
No, not in 15 days.
No.
That's just too
because
long.
she would know, you know, her younger sister, she stays on me about staying on her, so she too caring to just do that to me. She not gonna just, you know, even if she didn't want nobody to know where she was, she'll just be like, don't tell nobody where I'm at, I'm only telling
so
you.
That you wouldn't worry.
Yeah, so I won't worry. She won't worry me like that.
So in the days before she came up missing, what was her mood? What was her mode? Have you guys noticed any mood swings or changes in her? Or was she the same
Yeah,
young
she was
lady
the
that
same. She was so
was?
happy. She had called me on Monday. She was crying. She was like, I heard my baby heartbeat. It was so emotional. You know, she was crying.
She really wanted.
Yeah. You know, she took steps in how she did things, and everything was coming along. You know, she had got a little truck first, then she moved out, then she planned her pregnancy, so everything was coming along for her. She was too happy.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier that she was very active, social media, Instagram, and things of that nature. And I wouldn't put it out there unless you ask, but do you think it's helpful for people that maybe don't know what she looks like to go to her Instagram, to look at her pictures, share it?
Snapchat. Is where she daily.
Yeah.
So if it's on Snapchat, it's probably gone right now. But on Instagram, anything that she posts would have been gone. But on Instagram, she might have some pictures that other people could still see, if possible. You think that's important?
Well, it's all up and down Instagram and Facebook, so, you know, I'm sure everybody didn't see her picture. Now it's just the point of, you know, who's gonna step up and say, yeah, I seen this girl, or, you know, I know what happened, or any little thing. It may be nothing to them, but a lot to us.
Right. There's a reward right now for $25,000.
28.
$28,000 if you have information. And what's the number that you will call if you have information? Is it 911?
It's a number that's on the flyer. I'm not sure, but you can call 911. You could inbox me, one of her sisters. I don't care. I'll get out there, you know.
Some of the flyers, because, you know, it was just too much for my mom. So when we had made some more flyers, we just put my number and my other sister number on there, so she wouldn't be getting all the calls coming in to her.
Okay, and the number that they have on one of the flyers is, you call 911. That's the easiest number to always remember. I believe there's a UPS number too, and that is 877-876-2455. 877-876-2455. $28,000 reward for information that can lead to what happened to this lady's daughter and her sister.
That's right.
Ladies, if I could ask you just one word to describe your sister, one word to describe your daughter, what would that word be for you?
She was
Just
real
loving.
Caring,
Yeah,
loving. Wow.
Yeah.
Two words that are synonymous with each other. So that really was her spirit. She was a nurturing mother in spirit, and the fact that she's pregnant, like you said, she really mapped this out.
Yeah.
This is really something she wanted.
Well, we do want to once again thank you guys for coming up. And I said it off mic, but is there anything that you just want to say about Kiara? As we wrap up this conversation, that people, you would like people to know about her, or that you feel might help in this whole situation. We'll just leave you guys with the last word.
If anybody know anything, as a mother, I'm begging for you to call anonymous, write a letter, slip it under their door. It don't really matter. Just, help bring her home because it's getting cold outside. I know she didn't have a jacket or a coat on. She got asthma real bad, and these days that's going past is really getting critical.
Absolutely. How about you, Keisha? No.
Well,
it's understood.
We want to say from the bottom of our hearts, we are praying for you. We are keeping positive vibes and positive energy. We are praying that Kiara right now is somewhere that she's alive and well. And we are asking that God return her home to her mother, to her sister, to her family, to her baby that's in her belly, that we hope that God is protecting her right now. Again, we're going to keep positive vibes. We're going to think that she is still alive.
107.5 WGCI, the shot number one for hip hop and R&B, in the home of Big Jam 2018, starring Cardi B. It's the morning show with the destined legend Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, myself, the shortest stand man in Chicago, Kyle. We told you we had a very important conversation happening. We want to welcome to the studio right now Mr. Joseph Coles, who, as we told you, is the father of Miss Kiara Coles, who has been missing for quite some time now. So we're trying to get a little feel for where the family is and some updates, and just kind of checking in on you guys and see what we know at this point. How are you doing today? First of all, how are you?
I'm okay. I appreciate you guys inviting me in.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the awareness out about Miss Kiara Coles,
Okay.
the boss of bosses. Let me just say that. Every day it hurts more looking. I'm trying to get the word out every way possible.
Understood.
The whole city is has their hearts wrapped around you because, we've seen her. She was pregnant at the time. It's been since October 2nd. Now, you actually didn't live in Chicago, but you've been here ever since she's been missing, correct?
Let me correct.
Thank you. Correct. Yeah, correct me. That's what the news is reported. So correct me.
I'm born and raised from the south side of Chicago. I moved away to live in Wisconsin, where they're not shooting every day, but they shooting.
So you came back since your daughter's been missing?
I've been here every day she's been gone, and I will be here every day until she come back.
Are people reaching out to you and the family, providing any information on what they might have heard, what they might have seen? Are you guys getting any feedback as it pertains to where Kiara is?
Yeah, let me say something about that. There's too many people with all their own opinions. Not once have they kept it to themselves or passed the information along to the proper authorities. They've been doing things that our family, Coles and Phillips' family, have no part in.
What are you speaking of, such as?
They had an incident, we did a rally. They cut bus tires, cut windows or whatever to the people. We ain't on that.
Okay.
I don't want nobody that's talking about they coming to support my daughter, Miss Kiara Coles, the boss name, period. The police have reached out to the family, talked to the lawyer, like always. The federal have been out to them, same thing. Talked to my lawyer. I ain't the cop. I ain't cut from that cloth. I made more progress without any information on my own. After this interview, I'm right to the family. See, they don't know this, but I'm filling y'all in so y'all would know this. Everything you hear on the radio or news media, hey, my number right up there. 262-221-4328. Don't hesitate to call and ask the horse about the horse. Don't listen to all the rumors. There's too many of them being spread. Right now I'm looking for Miss Kiera Cole, the boss. I'm on 81st and Vernon every day. If I ain't there when I went there, I might have took a bathroom break. If I ain't there, I might have took a coffee break. But know that I'm there.
Ms. Cole, I want to ask you a question. When was the last time that you spoke to Kiera before she went missing, and what was your all conversation? How was your relationship with your daughter?
You know how kids and fathers is.
I got 3 girls, I know.
Hey, we had our differences. That's to the side. Where she at? Ask me that question. Where she at? Hey, what do you think? I don't know, but I'm looking. I'd have been places that nobody went, not even the FBI. There's people that call my phone, hey, I got to leave. Hey, I don't know if it's a real leave, but I'm going to see you.
Right.
It hurts every day, man. I'm out there. I don't care because it's snowing. Do I leave and go in and try to hide shelter? No, because my baby in the street, I'm in the street. Plain and simple.
I have a question. We had her mother on the show a couple weeks ago, and then after that interview, we got a lot of people that hit me up on Instagram and said, what's the situation with her boyfriend? A lot of people are wondering why her boyfriend hasn't been out in the streets like you or her mom. Have you talked to him as of yet?
Kendra G. We had our conversation. I'll tell you, I am very prepared. Let me tell you something. Who is who? I don't know him. Who is Miss Kiera Cole? Oh, I am the father of Miss Kiera Cole. I don't play. They know. I'm not looking for him to be out there. I'm not looking for the mother to be out there. But we have no gripes, so we are out there. So don't get it misunderstood. We are not bickering with each other. We are not fighting against each other. We are there together as our family. Let me just clear that up for you. Remember, again, I'm on 81st and Vernon. It's serious business with me. I'm out there.
We definitely want to keep the awareness up. We definitely want to keep the information out there
Absolutely.
that you guys are still searching for Kiera. I wanted to ask you, I know the post office had some involvement as well as the police department. Like, how have they been as far as supporting you and the family? Post office specifically.
Bam, right away. Mac, they're looking for them flies. Have my 1,000 ready. 5 at that. We got a good understanding. They been there. They came out support me. They walked the blocks with me. They look at garbage cans with me. They look in the alley with me. I have no gripe with no one. Only thing I'm asking is to find the boss. Miss Kiera Coles.
Yeah.
Has it been a little frustrating? Like you said, you out on 81st and Vernon every day. Has it been a little frustrating that nobody's coming to you constantly, or like you say, you get some bad leads? Has it been a little frustrating to you in your search?
Yeah, you know, everybody got their own opinion. Everybody got their own assumptions. I don't want to hear the stories. If somebody think they might have a lead, hey, I ain't got no problem coming out there and getting it.
Yeah.
I'll go myself. I don't really, hey, police, I got to, no, I'm the police today, but I ain't cut from that cloth. Understand that. I'm going to go out and find Miss Kiera Coles, the boss, because that's what she do, bosses us around.
You said that people have been giving you any leads. Are there any leads that you think that's going to lead? Have you gotten more information where you might have any understanding of what happened that day?
Again, when I leave here after this interview, I will be talking to the family.
What family? Like we said, the family.
When I say the family of the young man that's involved or might know the whereabouts of my daughter.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Again, I have fought hard to get this. The police couldn't get this information. The feds didn't get this information. Didn't nobody tell me, talk to your lawyer, because I am the person that's missing someone that I love. I don't care how many times we bump heads. Just know I'm going to bump on that door until you give me some answers. I'm there today at 10. I'm going to hurry up and wrap this up because I have a lot of questions to ask them. Same way y'all want to know the information? Look me up. 81st and Vernon. I am there.
Well, let's wrap this up right now and just give the people a way to reach you. If anybody out there is listening right now, feels compelled to help give you some information, where would you like them to reach out?
81st and Vernon. Straight. If he ain't there, he's taking a bathroom break. And that's
I know
what
earlier you gave a phone number.
That was his cell number. Let's not give that again.
You're free to call me. If I gave you that number, I want you to call me. You never know who's out there with what information to pass on to who.
Okay, if you're going to call this number, please be serious, because don't just be calling him. This is a man who's looking for his daughter. This is a serious situation. Do not play with that. Right. So if you want to give your number out, be our guest, but I'm just asking the city of Chicago, only call this number if you have some serious information that's going to lead to a serious lead.
If anybody been watching my interview, they know I cut my grass every day. There's a lot of snakeheads in the back of my yard.
Oh, there you have it.
Was that the number?
That was
right.
The number.
No. They know where I'm at.
Oh, gotcha.
81st and Fernie.
There you have it. Okay.
I'll put that out there. We now will say it again. I decipher all of them that call that phone.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? I'm
Chicago,
not like that.
Mr. Joseph Coles, we do wish you the best. We wish
Thank
your
you.
family the best, and we hope that you guys are able to bring Kiara home safely. So,
when we out there, I'm going to tell them, no, we out there.
Spread the word, baby. Help bring my baby home.
A parent's desperate plea.
Thank you for stopping.
Handing out pictures of their missing daughter.
Thank y'all, man.
Kiara Coles, 27, a letter carrier, 3 months pregnant, disappeared without a trace.
This is me and her.
Karen Phillips says all her daughter talked about was becoming a first-time mom.
She was telling me how she had heard the baby heartbeat. She was so emotional. She was crying. She was excited.
Coles last seen in this surveillance video, leaving her Chicago apartment. Today, investigators saying the fact that she's fallen off the grid, police suspect possible foul play. Cole's purse and cell phone found in her car. The Postal Service upping its reward to $25,000. Colleagues worry something happened on her route.
To hear one of our own get hurt or anything is troubling.
Activists demanding police do more, claiming disappearances like Cole's, young black women, get overlooked.
There's too many missing people. This is not right. It's not fair.
Meanwhile, Cole's parents vow never to leave her block.
I don't want my baby out here. I love her from the bottom of my heart.
I'm right now I got Jedediah over here. Say hi, Jed. How are you? And I got Mr. Coles here. Mr. Coles, say good morning. How you doing? Why don't you sit right over here real quick? All right. So, we're talking this morning. Let me flip this back around here. We're talking this morning with the father of Kiara Coles. And was it? Oh, so I can read the comments? What do you mean? Because I can see the comments on my thing, too.
I was making it easy.
Oh, okay. Well, no, let me do it this way and for now. And then maybe have you do it the other way when we start doing stuff. Hang on a second, guys. I'll just make sure this is... There we go. All right, guys. So here's what we're doing. This young lady, Kiara Coles, pregnant, 3 months pregnant. She went missing on the south side of Chicago, and the father came down here to the station to talk to me because he's been desperately searching for his daughter for days on end. This man is he's from Wisconsin. He's not even from the Chicago area, so he has been out there in the cold trying to look for his daughter, and sleeping in his car, doing whatever he can do. He's hungry, he's tired, he's frustrated, he's frightened, he's worried, he's every emotion that you could possibly think of. That's what this man is going through today. And I appreciate the fact that he came down here to talk to us this morning. I really do, because this is something that I know is important to you, but also I know that you want to get the word out about your daughter. So I'm going to let him tell me a little bit about his daughter. But first of all, before we begin that, Jedediah is here because he's been working with the father, he's been working with the family, trying to get the word out, and that's what's important here. This is, we're talking about a girl who's missing. People want answers, and they don't know where she might be. But the thing I'm hoping is that you will do is share this video and help us get the word out about this young lady that's missing, and that that maybe more people will be able to help spread the information, because social media, as you all know, we all know, it's really, really powerful. So Jedediah, first, can you show us the photograph of the young lady that is missing? So this is let me come around here to you. Okay, so tell me what we got here. So this is from the post office, right? Because she's a postal worker.
Yes, it's an official file with a reward of up to $25,000. And basically, Kiara Coles was 27 years old, female, black, brown eyes. She has a heart on her right hand and a Lucky Libra on her back. It's written Lucky Libra on her back. She's about 125 pounds. She's 5'4". And she has black hair and a medium brown complexion.
So she was last seen on October 2nd of this year, so we're talking more than 30 days. And we're going to talk to you about your efforts with the family, but right now I want to talk to the father Mr. Coles, talk to us about your daughter right now. What's going through your mind right now as you search for her? Because at this point, have you had any leads?
Not at this moment, but I just want to say this. I'm out there every day. There's no one coming out there like they saying or these rumors going around. If y'all need to know anything, come and see me. I'm right on 81st and Vernon. I'm not that hard to find. If I'm not there, I'm at McDonald's. Give me 2 cups of coffee, and I'm back there on 81st and Vernon. You can come out there and catch me anytime. You might see me at 3 in the morning out there just walking around passing out flyers. Determination, determination, determination. I just want her back.
Well, tell us about your daughter. Who is she?
The boss of everybody in my family. It's just hard right now. You know, I want everybody to know. Everybody that's missing somebody in this neighborhood, especially, they're just coming up missing. Nobody seems to know nothing. They ain't combing the areas like they supposed to because they were too worried about if somebody ran a stop sign. I'm quite sure their family are missing them just as well as I'm missing mine. I'm out there. I won't leave till I see her. Come back or get out of the car. I'm definitely there.
We understand that she was, from what I understand, is that she was supposed to go to work that day. She was a postal. She would deliver the mail, right? Rain, shine, snow, the saying. But so this particular day, she called out sick, but she was captured on video in that neighborhood at 81st and Vernon, right? So can you tell us about that?
Well, I live in Wisconsin, but from my understanding, that was her coming across the street and her attending to leave or whatever. I just to get the information from you guys. I'm out there. I mean, it's a lot of complications I'm running into just for being me.
What do you mean?
Negativity is everywhere. I cut my grass so the snakes don't come out. They out there, and they have been coming. Preachers and all. I mean, if you're willing to come out there and sit out there with me, I'll sit on the curb and talk with you and everything. I just don't want to leave the area. If y'all can't understand that, y'all really ain't got love for your own kids. I'll help you and I don't even know you.
But I have to imagine, you didn't know Jedediah before this, right?
No, ma'am, I
Right,
didn't.
so you've met a lot of really good people along the way. We saw people out there last night. There were people out there with Jedediah. They were passing out the flyers, giving it to anybody who would listen, take these flyers. Because what is the reward up to right now, Jedediah? $25,000 at this point, I believe.
From my understanding.
It's thousands and thousands of dollars. You can make yourself a lot of money if you know something and you turn this person into the police. If that's your motivation, we'll hope that you do it out of the goodness of your heart. But there is a $25,000 reward out there. That's how important it is to find this young lady to the post office. They actually put up a great deal of this money because this is a federal worker here. And this could end up, because she was in her uniform, we don't know, this could end up being a federal crime too as well. So talk to me a little bit about that. What do we know about that day? Was she supposed to go to work that day? What do we know?
From my understanding, she called in, and I don't guess the rest of my girlfriend's mother never heard what was going on after that. I got up here, they didn't say much, and I didn't find out much. All the information I have, I found out on my own. I gave it to my family because I wasn't getting information. I've been bumping heads with the police because they don't know who I am. I'm just out there broad daylight, nighttime. Somebody know who I am. Evidently, I've been out there. I haven't had any contact with the police. They haven't harassed me or nothing. They know who I am. If the media coming out there, they should know who I am. They do their background checks on everything else. If I was a serial killer, they did all the background check in the world. Here it is, I'm serial killer looking for my baby. All I ask is everybody help, reach out, any information, pass it along. I ain't asking y'all to go to this man's crib. Y'all don't even know if he did it, just like I don't know if he did it.
Because she was pregnant. You're talking about
Kiara Coles.
Kiara Coles was pregnant, 3 months pregnant.
Right.
Was she seeing somebody that we need to have the police talk to everybody that may have seen her last?
From my understanding, she was in a relationship with Josh Simmons. I understand that. That's it. I don't know if the man did it. I don't have no gripe with them. I do want to talk to them. I've reached out several times. They'll reach back 1, 2 times. I'm trying to make the progress go accordingly. I'm not here to be trying to bust his windows. I've been over there. I didn't appreciate them not coming to the door and turn around and putting a dog in the yard. We just trying to find answers. We not here to bust windows, cut tires, you know. Yeah, cut the street with me and help me get my baby back. Because I definitely do it every day with no problem. I'm out there sun up, sun down. It's everybody in their neighborhood. They been genuine. They know who I am. They don't ask me no question. They don't mess with me. They know I just want to be alone. I sit on the curb. People welcome to stop and say something to me. If you want to bring a cup of coffee, I'm going to split it with you. I ain't like that. Just getting a bad rep at this point in time. But I'm going to tell you this. Bad rep or not, I'm out there 24/7, 7 days a week. You can find me right there on 81st and Vernon if you're really interested in helping me find Kiara Cole.
Do you think that there's somebody out there that may have seen her and has that information and just doesn't want to, they know something? You feel like somebody knows something and they're not saying it, they're not coming forward. I mean, have you met anybody out there that said, yeah, I saw her?
I'm going to say this. Everybody got their own opinion. Opinions is like, I'll let you feel. Right. But I take in everything everyone says. Only for the simple fact that one of these.
Go ahead.
Like I said, there's people calling every day, every minute on a minute, telling me they got a story, this what it is, this what happened. Yeah, it hurt. They keep hearing these stories over and over again. Nobody don't know about these stories but me because they call me and I don't hear from my family. I'm the only one that know. Only thing I could do and ask again, man, look and see, because this my baby, I miss her. I just want her to come back. I wouldn't even try to press charge on nobody. I just want her to come back. I miss her calling, antagonizing me, talking smack to me. I miss that. I really do. It hurts so much that she ain't here to do it. So if you see anything, hear anything, man, please feel free to pass that information on to the right authorities. This is like killing my spirit and soul and everything. Like, nobody knows. I hear everybody say, oh, I know how you feel. You would know you do not. I'm going to just say that. No, you do not know how I feel. I'm still out there on 81st and Vernon. We are out there today at 3 o'clock. Feel free to stop by. Mingle, at least show me some kind of support. I would do it for y'all, and I don't even know y'all, just like y'all don't know me.
You're going to go out there again today, 81st and Vernon, 3 o'clock today and every day till you find her. I just want to read you what Demetra Kelly is saying here. She's saying, sir, I am proud of you, sir. I would be doing the same thing. A lot of people here praying for you, telling you that you're doing a great job, and any decent human being in this area needs to rally around you and help you bring your pregnant daughter home. And the most you guys could do right now at this moment, if you're in California or wherever you are right now, if you could share this video, that definitely helps too, because the more people who get this going out there on social media, the more we can get eyes on her face. Let's show that face again. Let me go over here by Jedediah and show that face again if we can see that. This is the young lady that is missing. Her name is Kiara Coles. A $25,000 reward right now. She is a missing postal worker. Again, this is a young lady who is let's see, she's 20 years old.
27.
Oh, I'm sorry, 27. Oh my gosh, I need some reading glasses here. You would think I could be able to read this here. Oh, it says 26 on it, but she's 27. And she has a tattoo of a heart on her right hand and Lucky Libra on her back. That's one of the identifiers. Let me talk to you right now, Jedediah, as we talk about what's going on here. How's the search going for this young lady in terms of police? Are you hearing anything? Any new developments?
So there's not been much productive communication as an advocate with the police, and I'm actually going to be working today to encourage them to give more information. I understand that there is an investigation and they're very sensitive with what they release, but we've been proactively trying to help Mr. Coles as much as we can. He has been Kiara's champion. And he's been out there every single day, all day. He's left home, he's left his job, he's given up his car, and he's on 81st, which is the only place that he can feel a connection to her in this moment. So when people say, why does he keep going to the corner? He's out there to keep her face out there and relevant and keep on passing out flyers. And this is a very strange case because you have a U.S. postal worker. Everyone that we have been able to ascertain as a potential party that can get some information are all U.S. Postal Service employees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, why
all
isn't
of
the
them work.
well, I'm wondering too. Has the Postal Service put out flyers to the carriers to pass out to the residents? Have they done that at all? Or let me come over here to talk to you.
The post office has helped me every day I've been out there. They have been nothing but nice. I come in there, they ask me what I need, give it to me with no other steps behind it. I really do appreciate the Postal Service. Standing behind my daughter, they out there with me. I talk to them every day. I even walk down the street. I should have been a mail carrier too. I'm walking with them every day. You know why? Because they show me support. They come over there and check on me, ask me how I'm doing, if I need something. I need Kiara to come home. That's what I need. You know, we got a lot of rumors and stuff going on. It is what it is.
You don't.
I don't get nothing but coffee, y'all. If y'all want me to start putting it in a 5-gallon bucket, I'll put it on the curb and wait for you to come get your scoop since you're concerned about what's going on in the world. Kiara Coles, I'm waiting on you, baby. And I'm on 81st. Everybody know this. My family have a problem with me being out there. With all the crime going on, I understand how they feel for my concern, but they got to understand how I feel about my baby not being nowhere I could call her.
And I just want to point out, this is kind of
okay.
It
looks good on TV.
I just want to point out that, you know, some of the strange circumstances around it is that her behavior. The reason why the family is really concerned is because Kiara Coles was a family-oriented woman.
It's not like she would just leave. There's not her character to just take up and leave.
Yes, my understanding from family is that she would have spoken to them every single day. And so it is even more agonizing for the family to now be going on 37 days with no answers, no leads, no Kiara. And then...
No information. People in police ain't getting in contact with me.
What's that again? What?
The police are not reporting in like they should. They'll upgrade us. It's been almost 2.5 weeks since I heard from them. Oh, believe me, I will be knocking on doors today. I don't have nothing to do but chase Kiara down. And I'm definitely on that. And I leave here, since I'm so close to Michigan, I'll be going to go to get a police report and make one of my own. So know this, I am out here every day. If you see me, you bump heads with me, I'm going to give you the spiel about Kiara. I don't have no gripe with nobody in this world. I want to gripe with the people that has my daughter, or if she's missing, where can she be? No matter what, I'm still going to be there. On 81st and Vernon.
3 p.m.
Every day.
Every day. You were saying that have the police said anything to you? I mean, are you getting any sense that they're getting leads? Are they getting any leads?
So I'm going to be speaking to the police today to kind of get a better feel and identify the detectives that's monitoring the case. It's a federal case, so you have the FBI involved, and I'm trying to get a hardline communication with the Federal Bureau of Investigation to see if there's progress from them, as well as look into some of the instances that what was her route the day before.
Did she have a routine every day? Do we know? She did. Okay.
And so that's what I'm actually trying to help the family obtain now. What was the route that she had the day before? Was there any kind of hint or incident that somebody was stalking her? She had any difficulty?
Yeah, was she having problems with any relationship problems, or weird people at work, or maybe a customer that had a problem with her or something? I mean, you just don't know.
From what I understand from family and a few other people's accounts is that her car, her car was there, but her keys was missing, her ID, and her debit card. Is that correct, Mr. Coles? Right. It's her debit card, her keys, and her ID. But her purse was still there, and she was very much so connected to her cell phone, and her cell phone was there.
Oh, wow.
So that makes it even
more mysterious.
Yeah. And then to do a sweep of the entire community to find out how many cameras were in the community, to figure out the different angles of if there was any more information that could be garnered. So those are the things that I'm going to try to work on behind the scenes as Mr. Coles continues to press and put the flyers out. And we're just asking if anybody have information that can actually help us to solve this in a genuine way, because this is a very serious matter. They're encouraged to call one of these two numbers, 877-876-2455, which is the Postal Inspection Service, or the Chicago Police Department at 312-747-8274.
Let's see the case numbers too, so that we have that. Okay, so if you're going to call the federal post office, it's the case number right there, 2693-502-WPV, and then the police are calling their case number JB462998, so that people have some sort of reference. What can people do to help you help him?
Well, I'm gonna just say this. Mr. Coles might want to beat me up after this, but Mr. Coles has got to get rest, and he has to eat. I cannot ask Mr. Coles to leave the corner of 81st and Vernon, because he wants to be there for his daughter. But the people of the city of Chicago who feel connected to this and want to help, he likes coffee. You can bring him coffee. I'm gonna be forcing Mr. Coles to go and to get him some rest at night. We're gonna do everything that we can, and I think he's small frame like me, but I'm sure he might like to eat. So we got to feed Mr. Coles.
you got to keep your energy up.
We got to do just and more support, And I'm gonna say this: I can tell that it's taking a toll on him, and I just want to encourage people to come and let him feel the support of the city. And if you got information, share it. Come out, volunteer your time, help them pass out flyers.
Last night you were looking for flashlights.
Oh no, we are no longer looking for flashlights.
People came out last night.
With
we got a few of them. I mean, we could use more, but we have a few of them.
What else can you use? More flyers? Do you need more water? For the wait. Let me ask you, because
yeah, I got a lot to say. Yes, we could use more lighter flashlights. Flyers too, that'd be the problem. And then it seems like the people just like trying to take advantage of me. Besides, if I go buy flyers, now they didn't wear $3 extra, only cause it's me, but they overcharging us with all these flyers. I went everywhere. I went to Wisconsin. Let me say that by the way. I stopped at Racine Library. I was given 10 copies. I went to the U.S. Postal Service in Racine. They told me I couldn't get no flyers. When we gonna all start working together and start working against each other? It's a cause for a cause. My cause is Kiara Cole. No matter what you snakes say about me, remember, I'm on 81st and Vernon, and I will be there every day until she's returned. So all snakes come out. You got a spot on the side of me. Stand out there with me. See, you want to snake something, snake them flyers out to it. Everybody that come past, help me then. You talk bad about me, help me. Come out there and pass out them flyers on the side of me and see what my day is like. Yeah, maybe you can understand. Compassion is something else. Believe that. Again, we're on 81st and Vernon at 3 o'clock. Please come.
I have a question for you both. Is there, in that area, are there a lot of abandoned homes? Have you checked abandoned homes, vacant lots? What are we doing about that?
Let me just say this. It doesn't make any sense. Everybody not seeing nothing. There was just another young lady, understand, from Everhard or something, on 65th. She's missing. I heard yesterday that another lady came up missing. There's no way, and you figure out the rest, that all these people are coming up missing and nobody know nothing. Not just that. The only reason I'm really getting a lot of light shine to the case of Kiara Coles is because she was a postal worker. Okay, so do that mean shine more light on my daughter because these other ladies coming up missing too?
I know, I've been hearing a lot about that too. And that concerns me because you hear about that girl today that was in Roseland. They tried to snatch that 13-year-old girl. Right. And I hear about that stuff and I
mean, I'm going to say this.
I'm hoping somebody's got surveillance video on their home. Has everybody in that neighborhood checked their cameras?
Oh, yes, they did. And the FBI checked their cameras. You know what I'm saying? They are doing their job. It's just that certain people are botching the case. saying the wrong stuff, doing the wrong stuff. I haven't said anything. I don't get on social
You're
media.
focused on finding your daughter. You don't
Right.
get involved in any
I'm
of
not
that stuff.
camera happy.
Right.
I come out here because I had a dispute yesterday. I mean, I explained that to you yesterday. I don't have anything to hide from nobody. You want to know, ask me. You want to know who my secretary is? Anybody with an cash app? Because I ain't got none. Since y'all worry about what I'm doing and what I'm getting. Bring me a cup of water, come talk to me, ask me how I'm feeling today. Because nobody asks that.
Well, people are asking right now because they want to pay for some flyers. Where can they go and do that at? Is there...
This is the thing. I'm going to continue to work with the post office. They have worked with me. I have brought paper. They have gave me paper.
So you're gonna have flyers down there for people
yes,
to
ma'am.
pass out?
Yes, ma'am. Like
Okay.
I say, today, like the gathering and everything, it's cold. So I mean, I don't think nobody want no water. So cup of coffee here.
Maybe bring
coffee
some.
there.
Somebody said that they brought gloves. Maybe
Yes.
gloves for people or hats.
I did receive gloves. What's the young lady's name?
Mickey Maxine.
There you go. Thank you, Mickey. She came through for me when nobody did.
Well, there are a lot of comments on here. I just want to say that I see what you guys are saying. There's a lot of comments on here about the boyfriend of Kiera Coles.
Right.
I don't even know him. I've never met him, and this is not about him right now. What we want to do is find her. So that's the most important thing for the father, and that's what his focus is on. Right?
Let me just say this.
Let me turn it this way.
Yeah, turn it around.
Wait a minute.
I can wait. I have nowhere to go.
Oh.
But back to 81st. Everybody keep coming up with their own theories. Okay, keep them to yourself so we can find a real theory. Not just that. Please, I'm asking y'all. We can't get no information because the people keep saying they are being threatened. People are busting out of these windows, cutting their car top. We don't need that shit. I'm gonna buy my baby. Y'all figure that out afterwards. They might even not be the people that did it. But we attacking them like they did. Look, I got the most sense than what y'all think. I know I ain't gonna bust that window. I know I'm gonna stand in front of 81st 04 Vernon and wait for her to come back.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, Mr. Coles, I want to thank you for coming out here downtown to talk to us this morning, and hopefully more people will see this and get out there and help spread the word. Again, he's asking if you're going to come out there, bring your support, bring him some coffee.
Lead the negativity away.
Don't bring your negativity. Just come there and help spread the word and try to drum up information. Help pass out some flyers and maybe, get the word out there. That's the point. What were you gonna say? One last thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna say one more last thing. For y'all that know Anita, y'all know she don't play. Ask Anita, do I play?
You don't play.
This wasn't possible if she said the wrong thing to me because I'm not out here for my purpose. I can care less about this camera. I don't get out there and talk and all that. Same way I ain't doing that. I'm botched up with a lot of information. I don't spread it out, but I'm gonna put this out here for the media right now. I made contact with the people that I really want to talk to about my daughter. I'm there full speed ahead. If they say they want to meet me on the moon, I'm trying to figure out a way to get there. They did open up to me, and I opened up to my, daughter's mother, Karen Phillips. I wasn't including them much, but they do me, I don't do them. I'm telling them, and I'm letting the world know. I got more information than that, but do I share with everybody? No. I'm getting all these calls, she in a river, she a side chick, boo, bam, boo. I'm sick of that. So if the shoe was on the other foot, would I say that to your family? No. First of all, no. Do I got enough respect to respect the person in front of me? Yes. Can y'all help me bring Kiera Coles home? I really fucking hope so. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere again. I'm on 81st and Vernon. Y'all welcome to come out at 3 o'clock. I just want y'all to know it's real and it hurts. Don't nobody ask me how I'm feeling. Everybody, oh, you want to do an interview? You want to go over here? Oh, do this, do that. No, I'm hurt, man. I don't want to do that. And I'll let you know that. If you don't know me, ask somebody. Shit, if I don't want to talk, I ain't talking. Point blank.
All right. Guys, thank you.
Anita coming with us today, y'all, to come out there pass out flyers. If she don't, I'll get her on the next go round.
Okay. Yeah, because Anita got home and sleep.
No.
Thank you so much, Mr. Coles. We really appreciate it. We got a lot of people watching here this morning, and people are asking if they can send something to a Cash App. Do you have a Cash App you want people to send something to? Do you have a Cash App?
No, but let them know. I'm working on that, too, when I leave right up out of here.
Okay. Then if you want to know, show up at 81st and Vernon, and maybe we'll have some information then for you guys, okay? Hey, guys, I want to thank you.
If he gets
hang
one,
on a minute.
I'll just have him share it on my Facebook.
All right, yeah, because I put your link up there too. Jedediah, thank you so much. You're the best. Mr. Coles, thank you so much. I really hope that God brings your daughter home.
I do too. Thank y'all very much. Just keep putting the word out. If anybody know me, they know I'm determined to do everything. Just for the record, I walked yesterday from Saginaw to 81st, and I ain't had no problem with it. I passed out 5,000 flyers. I am happy. I got the word on this end, got the word out on this end. Like I said, I live in Wisconsin. Believe me, they're out down there too. They're out in Iowa. Everywhere I go, I would take them flyers. If I had a car now, I'll be in another state passing them out, trying to meet people, see if they know anything about anybody that whatever missing from here or there. Determination. That's all it is.
All right.
Hey, I need a little Joe and Joe.